Good evening and welcome. Tonight we will be going over the history and geography of Berane in Montenegro. And I'm not positive if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope I am, because I couldn't find any way of pronouncing that correctly. So I assume that's how it's pronounced. I know that my last video, Montenegro, about bar got a lot of attention. You guys really seem to like it. So if anyone stuck around from that, they can put the correct pronunciation in the comments. I'd appreciate that. Or let me know that I actually nailed it, and I'd be very proud of myself. Because languages over here, the various Balkan languages, can be a little complicated sometimes. Berane, I think it is. So, the Berane municipality is actually like this section here. I just didn't feel like drawing it in. I noticed when I covered, for some reason when I did Andrijevica down here, I didn't draw any borders, so I didn't draw any borders here. Not to mention we're going to be hopping up here in a couple weeks, so we won't worry, but it's roughly right here. But we're mostly going to be talking about the town because not much else is happening over here. It's quite hilly, a bit mountainous here. You can see the Lim River flowing through in the Lim River Valley. And I mean, that's about it for geography. It's a little section of a little country, right? The history here is a bit interesting, but it is a bit short. Historically, this region was known as Budmilia, which is a really pretty name. And I couldn't really find any ancient history about it. The earliest I really found was in the year 1213 when Georgevi Stupovi Monastery was built here in the town. Of course, we'll take a look at that on Google Earth. It's a real point of pride in this part of Montenegro. But many monasteries were founded during this time, and they're really cute and quaint. Of course, we're going to take a look at them, don't you worry. However, in the year 1455, this area was invaded by the Ottomans. They would go on to found the modern city of Berane sometime in the 17th century, I believe. But resistance against the Ottomans was very, very strong. You can see Serbia is just over here. Montenegro was once part of Serbia, very famously, Serbia, Montenegro, until 2006, I want to say. 2006 they separated. So this area, we got Serbia up here and Kosovo over here. This area is predominantly Serbian. And they put up quite a resistance, especially during the 19th century. And the area was eventually liberated in the year 1912. Sorry for my squeaky chair. It is out of control tonight. Any tiny move I make, there's a loud creak. Liberated in 1912. So, Montenegro's history after this point is a bit chaotic. We've got the kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes, which becomes Yugoslavia, and we head into World War II. Lots going on, not so much going on here. But if you notice here on the map, you can see in parentheses it says Ivanograd, right? Ivanograd? Yeah. Ivanograd. Why does it say that? Well, during World War II, there was a general named Ivan Milutinovic, and he was a partisan general, the partisans being the kind of pro-communist, anti-Nazi movement that was in power before the Nazis invaded and fought back. He fought alongside Josip Broz Tito, the eventual supreme ruler of Yugoslavia after World War II. And he was unfortunately killed in a naval bomb in 1944. So in 1949, once the dust had been settled and cleared of World War II, they renamed the town Ivanograd in his honor, and that would remain until 1992, when the dust was settled and starting to clear from Yugoslavia, creating all of these new countries. And of course, that unfolded a whole other level of chaos that we're not going to quite get into. But during that period, that Yugoslav period, this area, surprisingly, became industrial. And even though the conflict in Bosnia-Herzegovina is over there, all the various wars that occurred in the breakup of Yugoslavia, there were no battles here during that time, but they economically suffered. All that industry, I suppose, wasn't needed during that time, and the city has never bounced back, and it's one of the poorer regions of Montenegro today. And pretty much, that is all that I have for you for history. Again, so much has happened in Montenegro's history, but it just hasn't happened here. This is a quiet little corner of Montenegro over here by much louder parts of the Balkans. Again, Kosovo's here, Serbia's over here. If anyone leaves an angry comment about Kosovo, it's getting automatically deleted. If you want to leave one, I guess go ahead. It will be deleted. Because that's not even the topic of tonight's video. So you can all just calm down and relax. It's not what we're discussing or talking about Montenegro. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have for you in history. So we're going to transition over to the tablet portion, where there's also not a lot of photos, but the photos that I did find are pretty neat. So let's go check it out. Here we are in Berane municipality, which Google isn't really showing us the borders either. You can see the little dotted lines there. Very hard to make out. But let's start by zooming out so you can see exactly where we are in the world. Since Montenegro is one of those countries that when you're learning European history often gets overlooked. So this corner of Europe is known as the Balkans. The more famous countries being Serbia right here and Greece. But you can see we're surrounded by Bosnia-Herzegovina, Serbia, Kosovo, and Albania. I point at North Macedonia. Kosovo, Albania. North Macedonia is another one of those countries that kind of gets overlooked in European history as well, much like Montenegro. But let me see. I have to... Actually, before I close this... Oops. I mean, that's nice and all, but I wanted this back up so we can look at the slideshow and see a lot of the beautiful little quaint buildings here. They are so cute. Lots of beautiful mountains as well. It's a nice swimming pool. And that is apparently all that we get to see. Thanks, Google. There we go. Oh, how cute. The buildings here are just something else. Yeah, I don't think that's there. I don't think the ocean is something we're going to see. So let's close that. But here is Berane. And there's a couple things I want to show you here. Let's start off at the local museum. Let's see what we can find here. Some ancient figurines and pottery. Very old Serbian looking. Almost like a belt buckle, but I'm sure it was used for something else entirely. Beautiful cultural costumes there. And that's all. Oh, come on, Google Earth. Google Earth, there we go. Look at this little deer. You can see its antlers there. That's cute. What else did we miss? Some pots, pottery, some guns. Oh, what is this? It's cool, whatever it is. Come on and load. Come on and load. Oh, cool. Pistol there? I assume. I know nothing about guns. Ooh, very weird looking ancient piece of pottery there. Ooh, some cool, maybe some armbands. It would be great if they all loaded. Some spearheads. It'd be awesome. There we go. I wonder what this was. Maybe it goes on a necklace. And another cool deer. Probably an ancient symbol. Let's see if all the other pictures loaded. Oh, there's some pretty rings. Those are beautiful. Another handgun there. Look at this. I assume this is Jesus, and he's got a little petri dish, and he's pointing at being like, look at this little baby. I'm sure that's not what that is, but I have no idea what that is. I think, yeah, we're back to that friend. Pretty neat museum. I would definitely like that be in the first place I go if I ever visit this town. I have to show you this. This is a World War II memorial, but it looks like no World War II memorial you've ever seen, okay? Be prepared. It is this. I thought this was some kind of Stonehenge ancient pagan nonsense when I first saw these pictures. Because look at these. It's beautiful, but I would have never pegged this as a World War II memorial. Look at that pretty horizon. In the woods here. Look at this. It is gorgeous. It's like hauntingly beautiful. You can see there's lots of, like, I guess brickwork on the inside too, which probably has little inscriptions on them, but that's amazing. It's very eerie. To me, at least. Maybe another picture will load. That would be great if another picture would load. That would really make my day if Google Earth wanted to. There. Ooh, okay. Let's go back. No? Okay. We can see some select photographs of various sites around Montenegro. Oh my goodness, they did some cool photography light-up stuff there. Oop. And yeah, lots of pretty brickwork around it. Really cool. It looks like, oh my gosh, you can't even see what I'm pointing at. It looks like no memorial I've ever seen before. It's stunning. Stunning, stunning. And then, I guess the most famous site is the Đurđevi Stupovi Monastery. We'll see how many pictures we're allowed to look at here. Built in 1213, easy year to remember, 1213. How many pictures will we get to see of it? Google. My goodness, it was working literally just fine. What, I rehearsed this 20 minutes before I filmed? Oh my gosh, some reliquaries there, I think. It looks like a bone. It looks like a leg bone. It was working just fine, and now it's not. At all. Okay, let's try again. Anything? My goodness. Anyway, here's the no, I want to show you. These are really pretty pictures. I'm really getting irritated now. Here we go. Beautiful little gateway there. These are really pretty pictures I want to show you. Well, I suppose you're just going to have to check it out for yourself. You're going to have to explore this town yourself and see it. I'm very disappointed. This is a pretty one too. Šutekovo Monastery. My goodness. Okay, I'm going to turn my internet on and off and see if that helps us out. We're back. It's so pretty. And it looks like it was probably built like 100 years ago. It was definitely not. Oh no, okay, good. Definitely not built that long ago. It's so pretty. It was built in 1213. It looks like it was probably built in like the 1800s. It's so well preserved. Big gathering there. Beautiful fireworks. And yeah, those creepy reliquaries. I think that's what they're called. Look how pretty. The little stream going by. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely, lovely. Some Serbian flags there too. Alright, I wanted to show you this monastery. It's also really cute. It's like a little baby, like a little toy, like baby's first monastery. It's so cute. Little chapel there. Look how cute. And this beautiful hillside, mountainside, along the river. It's so pretty. Oh, we're flying now. Much better. Look how pretty that is amongst all the green and all the changing leaves as well. It's so pretty here. This is a lovely little corner of the world. Wow. Pretty in the snow, of course. Oh, and look at those red leaves. That's lovely. Yeah, I like it here. There's another cute monastery I found. Over here somewhere, probably this one, but there's quite a few. Yeah, that one's so neat. I love all the little stonework. I love it when they're all different sizes, all mushed together. That's very quaint. All these old buildings. I think I read that some of the more important monasteries were destroyed by the Ottomans, so these are just the ones that survived. Pretty. Really incredible. Maybe that wasn't a Serbian flag. Maybe that's like the Berane flag or something. Wow. The upkeep has been incredible. Let me see if we can look at that memorial again. Come on. Here we go. All right. Oh, he doesn't look too happy to be there. But here we go. You can see all the stonework inside, like I mentioned. This is so neat. But yeah, there's something very like ancient about it, right? This looks like this was built in like the 2nd century BCE. If I had stumbled across this in the woods, I would have thought I came across some kind of archaeological site, not a World War II memorial, which is so neat. But anyway, and they're doing all kinds of fun photography here. Yeah, 1941, 1945. I bet if I could read all of this, it would make a lot more sense. And a cute little bridge. Very pretty. Alright, let's find one more spot to show you because most of these places here don't have slideshows. Let's take a look at these. Oh, this one does. Of course it does. When I'm like, there's no pictures. Well, it only has 3, but what pictures those are. Oh, that's gorgeous. And let's see this one next to it. Hello. It'd be great if you, there you go. Hey, what are they doing? Oh, they're oh no. Well, not my anxiety. Oh no, that's a weird picture. You will never catch me in 5 billion years paragliding. Let's see if this. Not ever. Of course, when I'm like, there's not a lot of pictures, now I'm finding a whole bunch I never found before. Wow, it's so pretty. On my ear itches. Okay. This is stunning. Wow. These are beautiful mountains. A little cabin. Wow. I wish this had popped up when I was researching. I would have shown you this first. Nice. Piloting his drone there. These are incredible and pretty wildflowers. This makes me want to go hiking. This makes me want to go to like a lodge in the mountains. It's so fun. Alright, let's find one more and end this video. Let's see what this is. We're on a roll here. Up. Up, up, up. That might have been it. Maybe we can find another monastery. Uh-oh. Our luck might have run out, folks. Let's see. This says beach. Oh, this is in Andrejevica. Let's see. Is that what we just tapped? Yeah. How about this one? Alright. Wow. That's so pretty. Oh yeah, look at that. Little mountain lake here. Alright. We're gonna end it here. thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this style of content, please consider subscribing. Next in this series, we're going to head, literally, I'll show you after this slideshow, just like straight down into Albania, where I'm going to show you some even more absolutely stunning, gorgeous mountains and a UNESCO site. Yay. So be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out. If you're still awake, go ahead and give this video a little thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I always love reading your comments, and I'm replying to every single comment this year, and probably forever, I suppose, so I will answer you if you leave a comment. Unless it's mean, then I delete it. Let me show you where we're going next. We're definitely looking at it in Google Earth, right here to Berane. I hope that you found this video to be relaxing and educational. And I hope that you have a good